Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. Collective, this is a general reading. You may not resonate with all of it. You might not resonate with any of it. Please remember that, please remember to take what you need and leave the rest behind. Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on someone else's energy who's in your morphic field. So please switch the energies around as you see fit, as they fit into your life. You might get your own intuitive messages during this reading. That is absolutely appropriate. Please trust your own intuition. There are no dates on my reading, collectives. If you resonate with the reading, when you click on it, it's yours. And lastly, tarot is not for everybody. I call this work the work of the masters because it is not easy to sit within the presence of yourself while facets of yourself come up. I do these readings in silence, but I bring music in to kind of lubricate a message. And it kind of softens it. I really commend you on the work you've done on yourself that brings you into the higher dimensions of tarot, because tarot is high dimension. I equate it, to me, it is the equivalent of Buddhism. Okay? All right, let us begin here. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring in the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective's person and for Crosswatcher. Crosswatcher, you could be dealing with the collective. This reading could be all about you. Thank you. Okay. All right. This is going to be a 3-card spread. I'm naming this series. I was going to name it Angels and Demons, but I think that's kind of boring. So I'm going to name it The Light versus the Dark. All right. And this is the reading. I only do these readings during the day, just because the energies that come through these cards are very, very powerful. Whew, I gotta turn down the heat in here. It's way too warm. Whew. So yes. And then I do the 9-card spread in the evening. And last night's 9-card spread was intense. Very intense. I've never had a reading like that before. Okay. Creator, what do the people need to hear? What does the collective need to hear? What are the messages that need to come in? Okay, right there. Let's cut the cards and let us begin. So I'm going to be using the Hermetic deck. I'm going to be clarifying with the Egyptian Tarot. I'll be pulling a demonic card, a Goetia. That's this deck is called the Ars Goetia. It's based on the Lesser Key of Solomon and on the Lemegeton. Okay, and then I'll be pulling an Angelic deck. Both of these decks are based on the Sham operation under King Solomon. Okay. And then to tie it all off, I'll be tying the medicine bag closed by pulling a Native American oracle card. And this card will tie up the reading and bring in suggested guidance, okay? All right, let us begin. So in your past energies, you have the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. So working very hard. You're seeing the fruits of your labor, the rewards of your hard work, and a sense of luxury. Ooh, and if someone else's energy is going to come into the reading, it's usually like in the middle. And I feel that this could be your energy too, but I also feel this energy belongs to someone else. So as you are coming into the fruits of your labor and into your rewards of the hard work you've been doing on yourself, your soul work, while you're doing the work that you've come to the earth school to do, and you are succeeding, you are having the work, you're blessed. I'm feeling that the creator is heaven has turned its face towards you. That's how I feel. Somebody else in your life is feeling the loss of you. This is Scorpio energy. And the Nine of Pentacles is Virgo energy. This is Virgo energy. Virgo and Venus. And this is Scorpio and Mars energy. So there's been a battle. The battle's not, is not happening here. I feel like the battle's already happened. But whoever this is in your life is feeling the loss of it, is feeling defeated, feeling loss. Feels, this is the Lord of loss and pleasure. So the Five of Cups is about grief. It's about self-pity. It's about loss. Somebody is when I hear like self-pity, I'm not like, oh, poor me. I mean, maybe they are feeling poor me, but I'm also seeing that they are being aware of themselves, like being very aware of their own consequences. This is what I'm hearing, this is what I feel, is they are being aware of the consequences that they participated in bringing to themselves. Even if they didn't intend for these consequences, they still participated in whatever led to them ending up here. And I feel like whoever this is aware of it. It's kind of like, ooh, I kind of just heard I got what I deserved. Ooh, ouch, ouch. Ooh, okay. So you are doing awesome. Your person, not so much. If this is your energy, I feel like, yes, I feel like you both have a sense of loss, but I feel like your person's loss is far greater than yours because you're nurturing yourself. I feel like your person, this has been about a power struggle of some kind. And you pulled out. You pulled out of the power struggle. You didn't even care if you fell on your ass. Like you were like, I don't care. This is done. This is over. I'm not playing this stupid game anymore. And you pulled out and you started working on you. And your person, yeah, it hurts. I'm hearing that it hurt. I'm hearing that it was you experienced your own loss when you pulled out of whatever this was with your person. It hurt you very, very greatly. But you were okay with that. You were, oh, I just heard, at least I have myself. At least I have myself. Ooh. And I feel like your person has lost a sense of themselves. They've lost a sense of themselves, but this is under natural law. This is under natural law. So whatever is happening here is going to serve this person if they allow it. If they allow it, they have to do the work. They have to get on board. But I feel that you are also doing your work. But your grief is a different kind of grief because of where you're coming in, because of what you've been doing. Whereas with your person, I'm feeling we have a different symbolic, like different symbolism creator. Bring in some new symbolism. Because what I see is the rabbit and the tortoise, but I want to bring in a different kind of symbolism. And then the Eight of Wands in reverse. Ooh, the Eight of Wands in reverse. The Lord of Swiftness. So somebody has been slowed down. Somebody has been slowed down. There's a sense of panic. Somebody's also panicking. Oh, someone's got a sense of panic. They have slowed down whatever's been going on. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, really? Okay. There's a sense of, okay, the creator wants to bring in a certain dynamic here. And what I'm seeing, I saw this in a previous reading. I can't remember what reading this was in, but the dog chasing a cat around around a dog house. And the cat getting clever and jumping on top of the doghouse, and the dog keeps running around the doghouse thinking the cat is just around the corner, you know. The thing is this is it. You've elevated yourself. I see you as the cat, and you have elevated yourself, and the dog is still trying to find you, trying to race around the house trying to find you, but you're out of reach. You're above. You have lifted yourself above this. It's like some kind of a power struggle, some sort of a wizard's duel. I just heard a wizard's duel. Oh God. Oh God. Wizard's duels are no laughing matter, let me tell you, collective. Because a person can bind themselves in a wizard's duel. A wizard's duel, and this happens within shamans. This happens today. If you don't think that the shamanism world exists within the corporate world, within the political world, you better think again. The days of the kings with their wizards is very much alive and active and at work today, okay? It's very cleverly it's very cleverly blanketed over that everything is carnal and there's no magic anywhere and there's no spirit anywhere, and we're just all here to go to work, and this is a plate and this is a car and this is a building and that's it. You know, like it's stupid. But for those of you that can see beyond the physical dimensions into the energy that's at work, there was a wizard's duel here. There was a wizard's duel. There was a power struggle. And when two people get into a power struggle, you stayed true to yourself. You stayed true to you within this power struggle, and then you dropped out of it. But the only way out of a power struggle, the only way out of a wizard's duel is to tell the truth and vulnerability. You're basically exercising the Six of Swords. You're basically exercising the Six of Swords when you drop out of a wizard's duel. You're telling the truth. That truth is your protection. That truth is your garment, of protection, is your shield, is your armor. It doesn't feel that way because you're vulnerable. But vulnerability and truth is far more powerful than what it appears to the carnal eye, to the unskilled eye. Okay, hear me carefully here. You know, when most people think that vulnerability is weak and stupid and unwise, no. It isn't, okay? So there was a wizard's duel here, and you won because I don't want to say that you won, but you kind of won because you dropped out of it and told the truth. You could see that whoever you were dealing with was not willing to tell the truth. And this person was willing to assume any form of power within this wizard's duel in order to win over you. When you dropped out, they have trapped themselves. Oh, and that's what I mean. A wizard's duel is no laughing matter. And unless this person has the capacity, has the tool and the capacity to tell themselves the truth and show up in vulnerability, they're gonna suffer. Period. And they did this to themselves. They did this to themselves. And they were trying to defeat you. You were just trying to get through the moment as honestly as you could. And this is the energy I'm seeing in here. Whoever this is, not so much. They were being dishonest. They were being entitled. They have a sense of entitlement. Whoever you were going up against had a sense of entitlement. They're not understanding that the energies of the world are shifting. Entitlement doesn't work the way it used to work. Okay, it doesn't work the way it used to work. In some pockets of the world, it still does. It's still draining out because it's still draining off the planet. Okay, there's a lot of energies on the planet that are emptying out, being poured off of the plane. That's going to take time. It doesn't happen overnight. That takes time. So the Eight of Wands, yes, someone is panicking. Someone has been slowed down. Someone is panicking, and someone is waiting for you to come back. Oh, I don't think so. And the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. I didn't even know this was in my hand. What did I just say? What did I just say? You were in a wizard's duel. You dropped out and told the truth, and you telling the truth. Oh, that's what I mean. When you're vulnerable, the Queen of Swords can be vulnerable too, the Queen of Swords, but you're just telling the truth. The Queen of Swords takes no prisoners. She takes no frickin' prisoners. The truth takes no prisoners. Understand me. Hear me now. If somebody's feeling like they are held captive, it's because they're holding themselves captive. Because they're unwilling to tell the truth. I'm hearing a spoiled little brat. I'm hearing somebody is spoiled. Very spoiled. Ooh, the Queen of Swords. Oh, no wonder someone's panicking. If you read or saw the reading last night, holy crap. The reading last night, the Great Spirit showed up in the reading last night on behalf of somebody else. And judgment and karma was being sentenced. It was announced. Last night. I feel like this is another. This is siren. I don't know if you can hear that. Judgment was being sentenced. And I feel like this is another look at the same scenario through like a different lens. Okay. Oh, ouch. Someone's lost their head. The Queen of Swords took no prisoners and spoke the truth, and someone else is now paying for it. Not someone's paying for it, but somebody, okay, there we go. Oh my gosh. Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords in reverse. Holy smoke. Okay, I'm not going to say anything until I get the rest of the cards out. Any more jumpers? Nope. Oh, the Queen of Pentacles. And what is this? The Chariot in reverse. Oh, okay, upon the Nine of Pentacles. So whatever happened here, you working hard and seeing the fruit of your labor. Pardon me. You working hard and seeing the rewards and the fruit of your labor. You're in a place of luxury. This did not come without a sense of incredibly hard work. Incredibly hard work. And I feel like the Queen of Pentacles in you, like the work you have done. You went up against your own emotional baggage. You had some emotional baggage that needed to be released, and you released it. I'm feeling that you went, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm seeing this as the Queen of Pentacles going through the eye of the needle here. I'm feeling that, yes, this is part of your energy too, but this is also somebody else. You are dealing with somebody that wasn't willing to tell the truth. You know, the Six of Swords to me corresponds to the Greek pantheon, and somebody could have left the land of the dead, but they needed to pay Charon. And you can't pay Charon with money and gold and silver and jewels. That's absolutely worthless. That has no power. There's no value in the land of the dead. There's no value to that. What you pay Charon with is with the truth, your truth. How did whoever is attached to this energy with you and the hard work that you've been doing to come into your own fruition, you had to go into your own land of the dead and tell your own truth to come out, and you did, because you're now in the Queen of Pentacles. But whoever you were going up against refused. Not only that, oh yes, okay, and whoever this was tried to keep you stuck in the land of the dead. They tried to keep you stuck there. They tried to keep you locked in there by not telling you the truth, by not helping you resolve a situation that they very clearly could have. Ooh, I just heard the word sorcerer. Ooh, sorcerer. Ooh, someone was using sorcery or just willful deception. That's a form of sorcery. Okay, so somebody was very clever to be using willful deception to try to keep you stuck. But because of your relationship with the truth and your relationship with yourself, they tried to keep you stuck in no victory, but you passed through it. This is multidimensional energy. This is very multidimensional. They tried to keep you out of balance. And not only that, they're trying to keep you there because they're there. They're there. Nobody achieves a sense of wholeness and then proceeds to go and fuck up someone else's life. I'm sorry, then you're not whole. Then you're a fake and you're a freaking fraud. Because nobody achieves a sense of wholeness and healing and balance and then seeks to go, now, who can I screw up? Like, that's not, no. I'm sorry. That's not, that is not true energy. That's not true energy. That's a very delusional energy, and that would have showed up here. So no, whoever tried to keep you stuck in the land of the dead with them. That's what it is. Somebody tried to keep you stuck in the land of the dead with their emotional baggage and their unwillingness to tell the truth. They tried to keep you stuck there, and you passed right through the middle, through the doing your work. You did your work. You released yourself from someone else's irons. Somebody tried to keep you in emotional irons, in emotional bondage. Spiritual bondage, emotional bondage, even mental confusion. Let me make this clear. All confusion is the confusion of motives. Okay? So when the next time you're dealing with somebody who tries to confuse you, understand that that's their intention. Confusion is a confusion of motives, and your person, whoever the hell you're dealing with, they're not clear about themselves. The work of the master, and the master knows the world does not want you clear. The master knows this. The master is aware of this. Your own master within you is aware of this. The world doesn't want you clear because the world isn't clear. And the moment you get clear, the world, then the people, your world, the people around you have to approach you in a very different way, which means they have to change, which means they have to become aware of themselves. They have to be aware of how they approach you. Ooh, can you hear the, I just saw the word, the retaliation. Can you hear the resistance? Can you feel the resistance in that? This is what I see. Can we have some clarification? Okay, wait, no. We're not going into that. Now we're going to pull a Goetia. Whoops, and I think I'm going to, if we can keep that right there. That's the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and I should have enough room. Okay, let's pull a Goetia. Creator, what is the fallen angel at the heart of this? At the heart of this schematic at play here. There's a schema at play here, a power schema. What is the fallen angel, the dark energy assigned to this specific challenge within the collective, Creator? What is the dark energy that is assigned to this scenario? What is the dark energy assigned to the collective in the past? What is the dark energy assigned to the collective in their history, their recent past? Number 63. Look at that art. Just a second here. I just want to look at this. Ooh, an owl head. So number 63, the name of this fallen one is Andras. The number this demon corresponds to in the lesser key of Solomon is number 63. This card corresponds to the tarot in the number 12. And then in the tarot, this card corresponds to the Knight of Wands. So if you were going to use this card as a tarot, it'd be the Knight of Wands. So this corresponds to the Knight of Wands. I'm just going to get my chart really quick. Here it is. The number 63. Andras, the Knight of Wands. The meaning of this card is creative action. The meaning of this card is creative action. The nature of this card is lively enterprise. The planet that is associated and corresponds with this card is the moon. The zodiac that corresponds with this card is Aquarius. How come Aquarius has been through so many of these readings? I guess because this is just Aquarius energy, and this is with the group mind, and the group mind is largely unconscious. Makes sense. And the attribution of this card, the cause of this card, is the Ten of Wands. Ooh. So the Ten of Wands being accomplishment, being taken responsibility, somebody taking up their bed and walking through the burden that somebody else has put upon them. So this card, this is the demonic energy. This is the somebody trying to take responsibility for their lives, somebody trying to take responsibility for their life accomplishing cycle. This has to do with being burdened. Yeah, so this dark angel came to assist. This dark angel was assigned to this specific struggle. This dark energy is meant to bring out the best in you. The dark energies oppress us until it doesn't. The dark energies corner us until we develop the strength to say, fuck that, and you get out of being cornered and you stand up to it. That's what this is about. That's what the dark energies are about. They serve the light. The dark always serves the light. Always. Okay. Creator, can we please have an angelic card, please? What is the angel that corresponds to this challenge in Collective's past? Whoa. Just one, Creator. I love these cards. Look at these beautiful gold on these cards. They're beautiful. This is the Angelic deck. And this is also based on the Lesser Key of Solomon. Okay. And there we go. Hi, baby. I'm just doing a reading, darling. All right. Let's carry on. What is the angelic creator? Okay. I just heard cut the deck. Aladaya, the Six of Pentacles. Aladaya, the Six of Pentacles. Charity, generosity, and sharing. And that's what I mean. You went through your vulnerability. You got out of a wizard's duel through the vulnerability of the Six of Pentacles. Sharing, generosity. You vulnerably and openly shared with yourself. You were honest with yourself. You were honest with yourself. Divine grace. This angel helps cure rage and pestilence and absolves the guilty. So you had a sense of guilt. Oh, whatever this person locked you into, whatever you felt locked into with this emotional baggage and this emotional bondage, this angel helped, this light energy helped you release yourself from your own sense of guilt. Oh, I'm just hearing that you grew up feeling guilty. You're always feeling guilty, like you've done something wrong, like you've done something, just guilty for even like being alive. You know, some power dynamics are just awful. They're absolutely awful. Okay. But you got through it. You got through it. This was the exact ingredients, the exact tightness, the exact pressure, the exact temperature that you needed to rise up. And you rose up. And when I say rise up, you went within. You went within. And even though the hermit energy isn't here, I see the hermit energy here. You went into vitriol. You went into vitriol. Oh, and that's what I mean. You went through the eye of the needle. Oh, vitriol. Vitriol's no laughing matter. And you better have a good sense of your own truth. Because if you depend on logic alone, you will not find your way out. You will not find your way out if you are depending upon your pride and upon your logic and on your reasoning. You'll not find your way out of vitriol. Vitriol is no laughing matter, and you better know the truth. Okay, you better know your truth. And you did. You do. You did. Because you made it out. You have now a sense of grief. Just a sense of grief. And I feel like there's this sweetness to it because your grief is not about your person. Your grief is about yourself. Your grief is about it's like a form of self-abandonment. Oh God, it's gonna make me cry. Oof. A form of abandonment that you felt within yourself, like you had abandoned yourself for so long. Oh God. You know, you really love yourself and you were like shamed out of it. You had to abandon yourself for a long time in order to stay in allegiance with whatever group you were attached to. You had to continuously abandon yourself. And this is what your grief is about. You are very strong. You're very strong. Oh God, okay, let's look at these cards individually. So the King of Wands in reverse. Somebody is feels very overbearing by their own sense of grief, their own sense of loss. They are under the weight of it. They feel like they can't they can't carry this. They feel like they can't carry this. This is their own consequences that they have done, and they can't carry it. There's the Ten of Pentacles. They're losing their inheritance. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Caroline May said this would happen too. She warns of this. She prophesies about this and warns of this, that when you have a gift, when you've had a spiritual awakening, and that's what this is about, and you almost lost this. That's what I'm feeling, is you almost lost this. You had a spiritual awakening. You have a spiritual gift, and the group mind that you were attached to, that you were connected to, did not want you connecting with this spiritual gift of yours. They did not want you connecting to it. They wanted you connected to the group and feeding the group and going to the group and asking the group and being connected to the group. It was never about you. And when you go to the group if you go to the group and you've had a spiritual awakening and you go to your tribe, your group, whoever they are, and you tell them, and they're like, you had this epiphany, you had this spiritual awakening, like what? They won't esteem you. They will not esteem you. They will not believe you. And it has nothing to do with you. And if you stay with the group, you lose your inheritance. You will lose the gift, because your allegiance to the group is stronger than your allegiance to yourself. And that gift will leave you. It will go find somebody else. That energy will look for somebody else who is in alignment. And you did. You said, fuck that. You weren't willing to abandon yourself. But whoever this is, they can't carry this. They cannot leave their allegiance to the group. They are losing their inheritance. They are losing their gifts. Oh God. Oh, the sense of consequences we bring upon ourselves when we're not honest to ourselves, when we're not integral to ourselves, the sense of injustice we bring to ourselves. This is like a person's descending into a hell realm. And every time they strike out, their own fist comes in and strikes them. This is like, oh. And the last one is a sense of justice. Justice in reverse. Somebody, look at this. This is what's supporting the entire reading. This is what's coming in. This is what is coming in. This is here. This isn't just coming in. This is here. This is here. Somebody does not have a sense of justice. They're losing their gift. And they are overburdened. They cannot carry the consequences of their own actions. And understand, this was meant for you. Understand, this was meant for you. This came into like another reading too, and I feel that whoever you are, you have a beautiful heart. You have a beautiful heart. But I'm hearing, don't you cry for them. Don't you cry for them. You have no idea what they had intended for you. You don't know. The Creator knows. And that's what I mean. That's what came into the reading last night with the Great Spirit. You may forgive these people, but when the Creator steps in to bring justice in and to bring karma in and to sentence karma, it doesn't have anything to do with you anymore. In fact, the Creator will get you safely out of the way before they sentence karma. They want to make sure it doesn't, I just heard I always say the Creator is they, The Creator, they are making sure that whatever karma is sentenced does not splash up on you. It doesn't splash on you. So you, the Creator, when you were working very hard and diligently getting you through out of the land of the dead and in back into the land of the living, back into you. Now, judgment is being served. Judgment is being served. Justice is not come in for this person. Oh, Creator, what is the dark angel assigned to this? Oh, what was the dark angel assigned to this? And in a way, you know what I just heard? You're grieving for them. You're grieving for them. And that's why the Creator is saying, don't you cry for them. You need to let go of them. Oh gosh, that's what I'm hearing. Don't look back. Don't you look back. Don't look back. You've done your work. This doesn't concern you anymore. This is between them and the Creator now. Oh, and when that happens, oh God, I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. This is real. Whatever's happening, people's lives are changing for the real. And it's not going to be pretty. It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Okay, so this is demon number 53. This demon's name is Came. This demon's name is Came. Let me get my charts. Can you still see it okay there? Let's just hold it up a little closer just so we can see here. There we go. This is Mercury energy, and this is Mars energy. Oh, number 53. Came the 9 of Pentacles. What? Oh. Their fruition's not coming in. Like I said, they've lost their inheritance. This dark angel was put in their place to make them fight for their inheritance, to make them fight for the fruit of their labor, to make them fight for their hard work. This demon was put into their life to put on the weight, to put the pressure on them, to make them fight. Oh, they're losing their legacy. This demon is about legacy. It was put in there. This dark energy was placed into this person's life and into your life. Let me make this clear. This demon was put into your life to challenge your own legacy and to challenge theirs. Spirited language. The nature of this card is spirited language. Oh, dialect. See, language. Although we speak English, we don't all speak the same language. You know, the Creator has given you a great gift. And this dark angel was sent into your life to challenge this gift and this person's gift. And this person was so busy thinking they were entitled. They thought their entitlement, their sense of entitlement, privilege. Ooh, I just heard privilege was going to carry them through. They didn't have to fight the dark angel. They've never had to. That's what I feel. They've never had to go up against their own adversity, because they've always been favored. The culture's always carried them through. They always had the advantage. They always had the upper hand. They were always privileged. Oh. So they are losing their spirited language, but you are not. Whatever this demon came in to challenge you with your spirited language, the language you hold, that the multi-dimensional language you hold to see on many different levels of yourself and of the world has been strengthened because of this dark energy, because of the work you did in moving through this energy. But your person couldn't. Your person doesn't have the education, they don't have the strength in their legs, they don't have the skills, and they don't have the language, and they're losing their spiritual gift. They're losing it because of their commitment and their allegiance to a world that is dying. And that is the world of privilege. That is the world of Pisces. We're coming out of the age of Pisces. And we're going into Aquarius. Ouch. The planet that corresponds with this card is the planet Mercury, so communication. And communication is a form of technology. Okay, and the zodiac that corresponds to this is Sagittarius. So this person could be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius very heavily in their chart. And the cause of this card, the reason why this card is here is because of the Nine of Pentacles. The fruit of your labor. The fruit of your labor. The reward of your hard work and your right and access to luxury. This dark energy was put in there to block this. It was an obstacle, and obstacles do not block the way. Obstacles are the way. Obstacles are the way. And you got through your obstacles because you know yourself. And these obstacles that show up in your life are also obstacles within you. It's set up this way. This is how life is set up. Okay? Oh, that's absolutely, that's gutting. That I feel totally gutted. Whatever's going on, this person is totally gutted. Oh, I'm just hearing like their entrails are falling on the floor. That's not in truth, but that's what I see symbolically. Oh. And the angel card that just flipped over in the deck on your behalf and on theirs is justice. Khalil. The invocable God. Oh, the invocable God. So this angel, this light energy is justice. It makes truth known in court and causes innocence to prevail. That's what's happened. That's what's happened. And this person could have accessed this too, but they can't get through the group mind. This person couldn't get through the group mind. Oh, God. They could not get through the group mind, go through the eye of the needle. What is that scripture? Surely a camel can go through the eye of a needle easier than a rich man can enter the kingdom of heaven. And that's exactly what this means. The kingdom of heaven is not like the way the Christians make it out, okay? Let me make that clear. The kingdom of heaven is your sovereignty. It is your birthright. It is your sovereignty. The kingdom of heaven looks different to each of us. It is different to each of us while staying the same. Can you hear that? That's a paradox. And that's what this is. And you've accessed the kingdom of heaven because you know your truth. You brought yourself justice. This person's waiting for the culture, the collective around them that has always carried them through. They were able to commit injustice and get away with it because of the people around them. No more. That energy is gone. That energy is dissolving. That energy is so diluted now. It's diluted now that it doesn't have the strength to carry this person through like it always had. Oh. Okay, and then the future energy is coming up. The Eight of Wands. Someone's panicking. Someone is panicking. Someone has been slowed down in their work. And someone is panicking. Oh, this is a very different reading. I've never had a reading like this. But what the Creator is telling me, what they are saying to me is that this work is about you. I'm hearing like Velcro getting pulled apart. And the Velcro is you removing yourself from the group mind, from a group mind. The group mind is aware of this. And I feel like you're kind of panicking on their behalf. I feel like you are seeing, you know what's going to happen to whoever this is. You're panicking on their behalf. But you're also aware. What I'm also getting from this is your connection to the Creator is very strong. Your connection to the divine, to the kingdom of heaven that is in you, to the spirit realm that is in you, to the sense of, I don't know what you call it, but it's like your sense to the higher divine, to whatever God or the Creator or the cosmos or whatever, that's within you. Oh, I'm hearing Bardo. You're going to be going into the Bardo. And you're okay with it. Because something is leaving your life. Something is leaving your life. And it's an old behavior. It's an old behavior. You know, just when we think we're done with something, we're not quite done with it. The last dregs of it are getting taken out of our life. The dregs of it, the bottom of the barrel, all that thick, silty stuff at the bottom of the barrel, that's what's getting... But the hardest part of this is over. The hardest part of this is over, and you're going to be going into the Bardo. You're going to be going into a sense of waiting. And it might feel like your spiritual path is slowing down. That's also for your rest. I'm feeling that's also for your rest. So Creator, can we have some clarification? Whoa, too many cards for the last card here, the Eight of Wands in reverse. Why does this card represent the collective's energy? Why is this card representing the collective's energy? There we go. Queen of Cups. Whew. Very nurturing. Okay, lovely, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, Very nurturing, loving energy coming in to support you as you enter into a season of waiting. As some of your work is starting to slow down. It's just transforming. Oh, on the next two cards. Interesting. Oh, these both came upside down, like reversed and face up under the table when they flipped out. Ooh, okay. And the Nine of Wands also. Okay, so yes, the Queen of Cups, very nurturing energy, very loving, nurturing, supportive energy within you is coming to carry you through and support you through a season of waiting. You're having a sense of arrival, or the Creator wants you to know that you have arrived into a certain area, a certain territory. You're in. The hardest work of this is been over, and I think that's what's new. That's what's new. You're so used to the hard work. You're so used to the fight and the hard work that most of the hard work is over. Yeah. You've defeated a devil. Here's the devil in reverse. You have released yourself 100% from a set of chains in a certain area of your life. This will never, ever be what it was ever again. Ever again. Do you hear me? The Eight of Swords in reverse. You've released yourself from an inner prison, from an inner hell. You have released yourself from an inner prison, and you will never, ever go back in there again. Not in this way, not in this context, not in this sense. You have prevailed. You are finished. This work, whatever this work, this specific work, I just heard, it is finished. It is finished. Oh my gosh. Job well done. And the Nine of Wands upright, you have a sense of resilience, absolute grit and resilience. Because you made a last stand, and you made this stand for you. You made this last stand for you and for yourself. And you've released yourself from an inner hell by doing the work. But whoever this is, whoever your person is, not so much. Okay, Creator, what is the dark angel assigned to challenge as an obstacle to the bardo? To this person's sense of waiting? What is the obstacle, the dark light that is assigned as an obstacle to the collective sense of waiting? Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is the demon sigil. This is, just a minute, let me put this deck down. This is the demon sigil. According to the Omega 10 and the Lesser Key of Solomon, this is the number of the demon according to the Lesser Key of Solomon. This is the demon's name, Procel. It corresponds to the number 13 in the tarot and the Queen of Wands. Oh, the Queen of Wands is the card of karma. This is the card of karma. So karma is coming in for you and for your person. For you and for your person. It's coming in to serve you. Karma. This is a Venus energy. This is also Mars energy. Venus energy and Sagittarius energy. And this corresponds to, just a minute here, I need to get my chart. Number 49, the Five of Wands. This demon corresponds to the Five of Wands, which was conflict, rivalry, and competition. So this demon comes in because of conflict, rivalry, and competition. This is interesting because this isn't even really an obstacle to you. This is more of a dark light that is nurturing you. I see this as High Priestess energy. This woman, the first thing I saw is this woman looks like she's resting, and she's coming from a battle. Look at the open space in front of her, and look at all the tumult behind her. This is exactly what I mean. This is okay. So whatever obstacle this is and that's what I mean. You're so used to the fight. You're used to the fight. You're used to the hard work. You're used to the grit. And I'm thinking, okay, that's where the grit comes in too, is this is going to be a challenge for you. Taking a rest and letting rest. The rest is going to be your challenge. The rest and there's no fight. The fight's over. Look at the open space in front of her. The fight is done. That's your obstacle. Are you serious? Okay. And what is the light, the angel of light here that is here to serve the collective as they face into the obstacle, while they wait and rest after the fight? While they wait and rest and the battle is over. And look at this. Sagittarius energy again here. And this is Sagittarius energy. It's all connected, ma'am. It's all connected. There it is. The Two of Cups. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, what an angelic card. Oh my gosh. The swiftly hearkening God. This card corresponds to fruition. Are you kidding me? Provides expansive intelligence and gives the grace of God. So you are entering into God's grace. God's grace will be covering you as you wait and rest and your work slows down, and that's for a reason. Trust this. The fight is over. Whatever you have come through, you have arrived. Trust yourself, trust your guides, trust your spirit, trust your soul, trust the work you've done. The work you've done, as I heard, they said it is finished. This sense, whatever this is over. This is done. You have accomplished it. You and the Creator within you have completed this. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. What a beautiful reading. I feel like this is a progression from last night's reading. I feel like this was a progression because Aquarius showed up in last night's reading too. I'm glad I didn't show up a lot here. So I was like, are you kidding me? This has been like Aquarius, like all over the place. You know, Aquarius here in this obstacle. And last night, the Great Spirit showing up in your card. I don't want to tell you to watch the reading. If you watch it, you do. That's up to you. But I feel like this is a progression from last night's reading. Okay, Creator, can we please have a card, a Native American Oracle card to close this reading off, to tie up this medicine bag, seal the energies in? Now that we have pulled the secrets from the cards, Creator, what do you want the collective to do with this knowledge? While they wait, while the collective is waiting, while the collective is resting and being slowed down, what do you want them to do with this knowledge? Right there. It's got the cards. Oh God, 22. Oh, I can't make this up, man. I can't make this up. Oh, when these cards come in, they are fierce, man. They are fierce. You have defeated an enemy. You have defeated, not only have you defeated somebody outside of yourself, but you have defeated a great part of yourself that has sabotaged your growth throughout the earlier parts of your life in the past. No longer. This arrow is in the ground. This is fierce. This is fast. And this is over. This is finished. Oh, 22. The arrow. Surprise. Surprise. You know. The arrow is a weapon used for defense and also offense against enemies or while hunting. It is a symbol of speed, success, direction, and travel. The shape of the arrowhead is also used as a protective amulet, sometimes with the addition of a pheasant feather or red zigzag line that evokes lightning. An arrow requires careful aim achieved by a good eye and strong, steady muscles. Once released, it follows its path to its inevitable conclusion very quickly. Whatever action the message of this card, whatever action you are considering, bear in mind the element of surprise. Solutions or blocks can occur suddenly. Yes, and they will. Blocks and solutions, but they're here to serve you, okay? The key words of this card: surprise, unforeseen event, unexpected success, victory over a strong enemy, travel, instant solution after a long struggle. The time this card speaks of is Tuesdays. Ooh, the day ruled by Mars. Oh, is that ever, oh. So if this hasn't already happened yet, this is happening. This is going to happen. If this has not happened for you, for some of you, this has happened. For some of you, this has already happened and you're already in this area of where you were waiting. But for others of you, this is still in the process of unfolding. Trust the process. You have victory, but you have to be true to yourself. Stay true to yourself and what you know to be true, what you know is in your best interest. for your highest good and the highest good of others. You pulling out of this emotional bondage, you pulling out of this was the best thing you could have done for them and for you. Understand, because the game doesn't have the same power when all the players are not at the table. Okay? So you have done an act of justice and service, not only for you, but also for the people that is involved in this dynamic here. Okay, job well done. Thank you, collective. Holy smoke, what a powerful reading. Thank you so much for tuning into my reading. If you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to have you a part of my beautiful soul family. If you like my style of reading, please like and subscribe. When you like my channel, you help other people find my readings and find my channel. And when you subscribe, you get access to all of my content. It is totally free, except for a few of the extendeds on a couple of the videos. Okay. And if you are returning, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much for all of the comments, for all of the likes and the donations and the super thanks. They are just absolutely wonderful. I am so honored. And thank you so much for all of you, for those of you that have been with me since the very, very beginning, when I was first starting out and terrified. I was so terrified. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. I wish you well. You guys have done the work and you're doing the work. Masters, like I say, you guys are masters in your own right. It's usually not novices that come to my channel. You guys are already well on your way. All right, you guys take care. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye.